Under the cold, white lights of a no-nonsense gym, where iron collides with iron and the air tastes like metal and ambition, a figure stands out from the rest. Not because of flashy poses, not because of noise, but because of presence. They call him Neckzilla, a name earned, not given, a walking monument of mass whose sheer structure bends attention the moment he steps into frame. His real name may not echo across mainstream sports channels, but inside the underground world of hardcore lifting, Neckzilla is a symbol, a reminder of what relentless focus can build. His neck, thick as a tree trunk, carved with layers of muscle that seem almost unreal, became his signature. In a sport obsessed with arms, chests, and quads, he built his identity around the one body part most people ignore, and he turned it into legend. You don't become Neckzilla by accident. There were years when the gym was empty except for him, years when social media wasn't watching, years when the only applause came from the clang of plates locking into place. While others trained for aesthetics, he trained for dominance. Heavy shrugs that shook the room, barbell rows pulled with primal aggression, trap work pushed beyond comfort, beyond logic, beyond what most would even attempt. Every rep was a statement. I will be different. His physique doesn't whisper symmetry, it roars power. Thick traps rise like armor plating from his shoulders. His upper body looks forged rather than grown. Veins trace across dense muscle like battle scars earned through repetition and pain. When he stands relaxed, he still looks flexed. When he flexes, he looks almost mythological. But what makes Neckzilla compelling isn't just the muscle, it's the intensity behind it, the stare before a set, the slow roll of the shoulders, the quiet ritual of wrapping straps around the bar. There's no theatrics, only purpose. In the age of filters and highlight reels, he represents something raw. Grainy gym clips, chalk dust floating in the air, music loud enough to drown out doubt. His videos don't feel polished, they feel real. That authenticity built his following. Fans don't just watch him, they feel the weight with him. There's something cinematic about the way he moves under heavy loads. The bar bends, the plates rattle, his traps contract like coiled cables pulling steel upward. For a moment, everything else disappears. It's just man versus gravity, and gravity often loses. Yet behind the intimidating build is discipline most never see. The structured meals, the early mornings, the recovery sessions, the injuries worked through carefully. Building that kind of density takes more than brute strength. It takes patience, tissue layered over years, progressive overload calculated, not random, consistency so boring it becomes extraordinary. Neckzilla isn't just about size, he's about specialization. He found a weakness in the crowd, the one overlooked detail, and magnified it until it became unforgettable. In doing so, he carved out a lane uniquely his own in the vast world of bodybuilding culture. When he walks into a room, conversations pause. Not because he demands attention, but because his presence commands it. Massive yet controlled, intimidating yet focused, a reminder that greatness often lies in doubling down on what others neglect. Under the dim lights, with sweat dripping and breath heavy, Neckzilla stands as proof that obsession, when directed with purpose, can build something almost larger than life. Not just muscle, but identity. And in a sport defined by giants, he became one by building the part no one else dared to.